everybody, Jay from Studios here to give you another convention recap video. It's been a while since I've done this, and boy, it's been a fun one. This was the very first Alaska Comicon in my original hometown of Fairbanks. Yeah, I always knew there was going to be a convention there someday at the Carlson Center, right there, that teal building. Yeah, I always knew there was something going to be there. A comic related thing. You know, I always thought it was going to be PopCon once it became bigger, but that's strictly a university thing, I think. But right now, we're diving in deep dives into mainstream comics, mainstream Comic-Con. It's in Fairbanks, and boy, it was a success for everybody. And I can't wait to tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Alaska Comicon 2020. I am once again selling out a con, and it's the inaugural Alaska Comicon here in Fairbanks, my hometown. So I finished setting up. I'll show you everything. Okay, ignore that. So this is the setup. I have 5 volumes. I decided to stop with the price breaks and the things because I don't think anybody will be crazy enough to buy all 5 all at once. So I'm guessing if they were to buy 4 at the same time, then like if they were to buy these 4, then this still applies. So I'm displaying this. This is my copy. This is the only copy I have, but this is just for display and to let everybody know that it's available on Amazon.com. Just search Jeff and Taylor on Amazon and you'll find it. And you can order this print, this physical copy. It's amazing. It's Amazon-azing. Forget it. Okay, yeah, I got button pins. And the pins that were handmade from last summer. I'm gonna sell those. And of course the Crazy Cat prints. These are the prints I'm selling. Nothing else. Just gotta keep it modest. And everything is 100% original. Yeah, I won't be selling my fan art this time. And of course the commissions. Yeah. So, yeah, pretty modest setup. Alright, first sale of the day. 2 button pins. It's awesome. They paid with a credit card, so me, being dumb, I forgot to update the reader. So we had to awkwardly wait for like 4 to 5 minutes for it to update. But I had a good conversation with the customer. I'm so glad that those button pins are being sold. Oh, I was afraid they would never sell.
We're gonna make her round. Thank you. Those are cute. No problem. Although I am very
Today is the morning of the second day of Alaska Comicon. Sorry I haven't been recording the first day as much, is because I was so busy with commissions. You know, it was a great first day. I had 15 commissions, sketch, ink, what have you, and I finished them all. Now, the downside of that is that I didn't get to eat or walk around or anything, but it's okay. You know, it's all okay. It's a good kind of busy, you know. And also I've sold a bunch of books too. It's so cool. I sold the first 5 volumes of J&T to a family, and they said as soon as they're done with it, they'll donate it to the Canada Middle School, which is the middle school I went to. And you know, it's perfect. Jeff and Taylor is targeted towards middle school students, so it is perfect. And, you know, just everything went well yesterday. But enough of that. Time to focus on the convention. Here is day 2. Yeah, but this is a nice little venue. I always knew Fairbanks would have a convention of some kind in the Carlson Center. Last time I was here, I was caucusing for Bernie Sanders, you know. This is like 15 minutes away from opening. Vendors are coming in, reopening their booths. And here's my booth. So far, so good. I have 1 copy of J&T Volume 1 left, and 1 copy of Volume 5 left. You would have thought I would bring more, but I decided to bring 4 copies because I thought most people would want to buy 1, you know. On a rare occasion, I would see a friend, then they would buy the latest one, but no, there's 1 more. It's awesome. Stand still, he won't want. Gotta be quiet. He won't notice me. I don't want him to notice me. He'll rip my skin off. Okay, he's gone. Just hide behind here. Hey. The guy right across from me has some great art. Amazing work. They look like screenshots, but I'm guessing they're actual pictures that he drew. Love the anime, love the My Hero Academia art, Fairy Tail, 7 Deadly Sins, Naruto. Awesome, I guess that's him right there. You know what, I'll post his information in the bottom right here. Go support him. Nowadays, I do sketch and ink commissions whenever I'm tabling at a con, and it's been successful. Especially in Alaska Comicon. Man, it's been my most successful con when it comes to the commissions. 17 commissions done. 17. Can you believe it? I mean, this is so wild, man. You know, I'm so thankful that people, you know, see my art and see my little, you know, advertisement saying that I do commissions, and they, you know, and they pay me to draw them or draw whatever character they want. So it's been awesome, man. People are cool. People love drawings of themselves, you know? And I'm gonna show you all the commissions that I finished. I took pictures of them. You know, here we go. Here are the commissions that I've done for Alaska Comic Con. Ooh, Rick and Morty, yep. It's so funny. At Arctic Comic Con 2018, I drew Rick and Morty for the first time. And that was a very good convention. It seems like Rick and Morty is a good luck charm to me whenever I draw them. So yeah, I know I haven't watched any Rick and Morty episodes. I think I've watched 1, but it's okay for what it is. I haven't really gotten into it, but still, it is a wild show. You know, Adult Swim's been slipping with their content, but you know, Rick and Morty is pretty solid when it comes to entertainment and good animation, and you know, the people behind it show that they actually give a darn about their animation, you know, about their cartoon. So there you have it. Next commission is Crazy Cat. Somebody wanted me to draw whatever I want for their daughter, so I decided to draw Crazy Cat on a cloud. And the Crazy Cat is a girl because there's a bow, and bows are for girls. I mean, I drew it for a little girl's, you know, sketchbook, you know. And the mother, she loved it, you know. It's she thought it was cute, and
I'm glad I made the right decision. When in doubt, draw a crazy cat. The next commission is of this jabroni, Jirai from Naruto? I never watched Naruto. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I never watched Naruto. I guess it's I don't know. It's one of them animes that's been popular when I wasn't really into anime. You know, it's like I don't know. I'm behind on my anime. Like Naruto, I haven't watched any. One Piece, I haven't watched any. Bleach, Hunter, I don't know. The only anime I'm watching now is My Hero Academia. That's it. But you know, I'll catch up one of these days. But this guy Jirai, he's pretty fun to draw. He reminds me of this final boss from Final Fight 2. Red 2, that's his name. So yeah, it's pretty fun, man. Awesome. The next commission is a very weird one. This kid wanted me to draw my interpretation of this abstract album art that he showed me. So okay, it looked to me like a kid with a gigantic head with the word gum on his face. At least I think it is. Yeah. And he's just smiling like a crazy person. That's what I see. Next commission is of a client. Yeah, whenever a client wants me to draw them in my style, I just take a picture of them and they'll come back later. But this right here is pretty fun. You know, I love drawing the hair, and it's a great way to practice how to draw, you know, different people. Whenever I'm thinking of different background characters for my comic, you know, it's a great way for me to practice and to remind myself that there are people with different looks, different faces, different body types, different hair, you know. So it allows me to be more open-minded. Can't draw the same thing every day, you know, every time. And the next commission is of two clients, sketch commissions of these two girls in their cosplay outfits. And the next commission is of a group. I don't know if they're a family or a group of friends, but it's pretty cool, you know. Challenging, but cool. I like to be challenged. And again, it really helps that I take a picture of these guys. And of course, it took a while for them to come back, but when they come back and they picked up the picture and they're so happy to see it, it's awesome. All right, here we go. Here's an ink commission of Mighty Boy. Yeah, a family walked up to me and asked if I could draw their son. The son is probably maybe 6 or 7 years old as a superhero. So I just made up the costume and the name, Mighty Boy. Alright, right here I drew two kids dressed up as Hatsune Miku and Shoto Todoroki. So it was very easy. And right here, sometimes people want me to draw their OC, so I drew this kid's OC, who is like a cat-like creature. So it's a good thing he gave me a reference. You know, I just you know, added some tweaks. I tweaked it up a bit to match my style. So there you have it. And he liked it, so it was cool. All right, I drew these two con goers. Took a picture of them, but they didn't want me to draw in my style. They want me to draw in a more anime style. So you know, I can do that. So that's what I did, and they loved it. Of course, I love it when people want me to draw cartoon characters that I really know and love, like Wendy from Gravity Falls. So I drew Wendy in my style, and they loved it. Wendy's looking cute as always. Funny enough, I drew Wendy as a commission back in Arctic Comicon 2 years ago. So I guess she's also a good luck charm. Here's an ink commission of a con goer in her costume. I just called her Elf Girl or Elf Princess because I don't know what she is exactly. At first I thought it was a Princess Zelda cosplay, but I'm like, Princess Zelda really doesn't wear those colors. I don't know. Maybe she's just a generic elf princess. I don't know. But either way, it's a lovely drawing, lovely cosplay, and she loved it. And this is the last commission I got for that Saturday. It's Lucy Heartfilia from Fairy Tail. And the quality is a bit bleh because my wrist was so tired and it was near the end of the con at that day, but thankfully, you know, I just powered through it, and you know, what matters is that the client loves it, and there you have it. On Sunday, I only had 2 commissions, and this kid wanted me to draw the Flash running, so I'm like, okay, I can do that. Here's the Flash, kid. So yeah, that's Flash. Man, thank goodness for my phone for those references. I mean, I can draw the Flash, you know, out of my head, but his costume details won't be on point, you know what I mean? And the last commission that I've made is of these 2 girls in their costumes. Very nice. There you have it, folks. Those are the commissions. And let me tell you, it is so satisfying to see people's, you know, their smiles and you know, seeing that they, you know, love my work, my drawings. It's very rewarding. Of course, the money helps, but seeing that people, you know, like my style, like my work, that in itself is rewarding. In case you didn't know, some of the characters from my comic, Jeff and Taylor, are based off of real people that I knew back when I was in middle school. And I reunited with one of them. So here we go. Here is the man that I based Jeff and Taylor's gym teacher, Mr. Wade, or Coach Wade, off of. Here we go.
Hey guys, you know Jeff and Taylor's gym teacher, Mr. Wade? Well, he is actually based on a teacher I had back in middle school. And here he is.
Hey, Jose! So good to see you. I cannot believe I came in contact with you. This has just been amazing. 7th grade literature.
Yes.
And I got to find out the backstory, why I got to be created in here. Royal Rumble. Awesome.
Yes.
And I wasn't the mean teacher. I wasn't that.
Yep.
7th grade literature.
Yes.
Do you remember any of the stories we did?
I think I remembered we talked about Aesop fables, and we reenacted some of the scenes. We also did, the Giver. Yep.
That's a special one. That's a special book.
Yep.
It's just good to see that. I'm so happy that you get to be an artist. So happy that you get to do that. And I'm glad that I get to live forever. I was writing that today. I get to live forever in a comic book.
That's right. And I'm currently writing the script for episode 18, and Mr. Wade does have an appearance there.
No way. I come back?
Yep.
How many have I been in?
I think you've only been in the quickie. Okay. You know, the 2-part quickie. But I think that's the first appearance where you in an actual issue, you know?
I can't wait to come back.
Yep. Mr. Wade is a minor character, but he is, you know, hilarious gym teacher.
You know that I'm pleased and so happy that I was someone in your brain that I got to exist in your imagination. That's so cool.
Yep.
That I got to be a superhero in your world.
Yes.
It's cool. Thanks.
Yep, no problem. Yep. Thank you for being a teacher.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, the con is over, so it's time to look at our totals. Button pins, volumes, a whole bunch of commissions on the first day. This whole page, this is the first day. The first day, Saturday, this page. This never happened before, this is awesome. This is my most successful con. And Sunday, right here. Not too bad. On a regular con, this would be like probably the whole entire weekend, you know? So it's been successful. I did the totals. I sold 13 books, 3 button pins, 4 regular pins, 15 prints, and 17 commissions. And I did something on the side here. I just listed all the conventions where I had a table and sold at. I have a total of 19. So, in a couple of months, will be Arctic Comicon. That will be my 20th convention that I sold at a table. And it's so easy now. I remember in the very first one, I got so nervous. So nervous and anxious. But now, these things, it's like nothing. It's like going to work. Going to work. It's like very natural. Anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. You just have to believe. Alright. Yeah.
There you have it, guys. That is my recap of Alaska Comic Con 2020. It is so cool. Man, it's so funny. I may have said this in the video. I don't know. I forgot. But it's so funny how it felt like this convention came by so quickly, you know, and I felt I was so underprepared. But it turned out to be my very best convention so far. So funny how that happens. You know, it helps to be prepared. I had to make sure I had plenty of paper for commissions, plenty of copies of my books, plenty of prints. You know, I did prepare, but you know, it felt like I wasn't ready. Turns out I was wrong. So funny how you feel like you're underprepared and not ready and worried how things would go, but you know, at the end of the day, it just, you know, those are just thoughts. I'd say if you're afraid to do something, if you're hesitant, you know, it wouldn't hurt to take a chance, you know. One thing that I kind of regretted was I didn't order enough copies of my newest book, Jeff and Taylor G Station HD Remake, which I have right here. It's available now on Amazon. If you click on Amazon, you know, and then type in Jeff and Taylor, you'll see it. You'll see this book. It is 60 pages of awesomeness, full color. It only costs $10, which is a very affordable price for, you know, a comic like this in full color. You know, it's awesome. The story is great. The art style is amazing. And I'm not just saying that because I am the guy who created it. I'm saying this as an avid comic book guy. It's great. So yeah, please support me. Please support JFM Studios and buy this awesome book. You know, I really wish to show this to more people. Maybe show it to comic publishers. You never know who might be interested. But you know, I'm just you know, advertising this so you guys would know. And yeah, if you missed out on buying my books in the convention, there you have it. Go to Amazon, Jeff and Taylor, and then you'll buy the book. Alright guys, that's it for me. I'll see you next time in another video, real soon. Jeff him out. Goodbye.